Welcome back, folks, to a brand new video.
Now, if you're planning a trip to southern Germany, then trust me, you are in for a treat. The area's beauty and stunning landscapes are literally unmatched. Whether it's the Black Forest or the lovely lakes, or even the historical towns. So let's take a look at 12 beautiful places to visit in the south of Germany. So we start this video by visiting the Bavarian capital, Munich. Home to numerous historical buildings, art galleries, restaurants, plenty of museums, Munich has a lot to offer. You could start by visiting the Marienplatz Square, where you're able to see the Baroque churches, the Old Town Hall, and later you can visit the English Garden. So even if you're looking for history and architecture, Munich has you covered. You can head to the Munich residence. And what used to be the palace of the 14th century is now a museum complex with over 100 rooms and 10 courtyards. And finally, you can look to see one of the best Baroque palaces, the Nuremberg Palace, which is in the Western District, and it's one of Europe's premier royal palaces. I almost forgot to mention this huge festival that takes place every year in Munich, and last year was the first post-COVID fest, and it returns once again from the 16th of September to October the 3rd. So every year, more than 7 million thirsty visitors descend onto the German city of Munich for a 2.5-week celebration featuring things like fair rides, parades, traditional food and music, and of course, lots and lots of beer. So it can be a very exciting event for tourists to experience the Bavarian culture. Number 2. The Romantic Road. A 350-kilometer route which runs through scenic Bavaria. And it's dotted with pretty towns, many which are half-timbered houses, and some even with the ancient medieval walls still surrounding them. The most popular is Rothenburg, which we'll come to next, but I suggest you visit Nordlingen. Its old town is encircled by well-preserved medieval walls, with towers and parapet paths. And the city centre is anchored by the massive Gothic St. George's Church, and its tower has views across the town. I mean, when you look at it, it's in the middle of a giant crater, which was created over 15 million years ago.
Number 3. Rothenburg ob der Tauber. Now this is a town that fairy tales are literally based on, and you'll find yourself transported into a world of the Brothers Grimm. As you walk through the twisty streets of the old town centre, which is actually full of immaculately preserved medieval buildings. And many of these are quite something and definitely worth seeing, so you could easily spend a whole day or a lot of time exploring them. Now the town's unique appearance has made it particularly attractive for those movie makers, and you may recognise some of the town from both the Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows movies.
Number 4. Lindell. So this town is located in the south of Germany, right on the border between Germany and Austria.
and right on the picturesque shores of Lake Constance. So pretty much anywhere you walk along the water, you can look out and see the Alps off into the distance. At least you can, if your eyes ain't glued to the half-timbered houses and historical buildings of Lindell itself. Now I recommend that you definitely try to visit in the middle of the year, because Lindell is a popular summertime resort, and with good reason. You'll also have the chance to take boat trips on the lake, or go hiking towards Bregenz, or ride bikes all along the shore. Now for me, this is one of the best day trips you could possibly go on. And within a scenic 2-hour journey on the train from Munich, you'll find yourself at the foot of a fairy tale castle. It's perched majestically amidst the Bavarian Alps. But once inside, you'll feel like you've been transported into a different world. But if you're also feeling adventurous, you can take a hike through the surrounding trails for an up-and-close encounter with the Bavarian countryside. One not to be missed and really worth the 2-hour journey, trust me. Number 6. Hohenschwang Castle. Now there's a town in southern Germany, near the Austrian border, that sits by the beautiful Alpsee. And as you walk along the lake, you can't help but be amazed by the stunning Alps in the distance. But the Hohenschwang town itself is like something out of a storybook. But overall, the highlight is the castle, perched elegantly on the hills that provide not only a historical intrigue, but some of the best panoramic views. And as I mentioned earlier, Neuschwanstein Castle is not so far away. Nuremberg. Just 2 hours away and you'll find yourself in the heart of a wonderful city. Picturesque landscapes, and you can wander through the centuries-old streets of the old town. You will find timber-framed houses that all line the cobbled paths. But there's also the Nuremberg Castle, which stands tall and is a testament to its rich past. But remember, Nuremberg is famous for its Christmas market, and if you do visit during the holiday season, I'm pretty sure you're going to be amazed by the real sense of energy with the locals and the town. Number 8. Lake Eibsee. Now this lake in Bavaria has become insta-famous, unfortunately, in the past few years, and is therefore often said to be the most beautiful lake in Germany, and an absolutely magical place. The alpine lake has crystal clear water shimmering in every shade of green and blue. So in the early morning and during sunset, you can often see the reflections of the impressive mountain and the surrounding forests. But during the summer, the lake is perfect for a swim or any other kind of water sports, because in winter, it becomes a magical landscape that's surrounded by snow and ice. And so if you happen to be visiting Garmisch-Partenkirchen, it's only 15 minutes away. Number 9. Heidelberg. Heidelberg is often considered as one of the most beautiful cities in Germany, but I'll let you be the judge. But it's easy to see why many people flock straight for the castle that sat upon its throne on the hill. So the picturesque castle, the old town, and the river, surrounded by the hills, has inspired poets and artists over the years. And together with the old bridge, it's among the most impressive sights to be found in Germany. But it's also home to Germany's oldest university, and in the centre of the old town lies the town square, which boasts one of the many beautiful fountains, plenty of grand period houses, cafes, and even more pretty little shops. So here's a stat for you. Did you know that the largest barrel in the world is stored right in the castle's wine cellar? Number 10. Bamberg. Now this location became a UNESCO heritage city in the early 90s. And you will see why, given the medieval architecture that's present in the old town. The city is spread over 7 different hills, and it's known for its arched bridges. And one of the main sights to see in Bamberg is its unique rathaus. But you'll also find a similar fairy tale style buildings in the old court, which was once home to the bishop. So Bamberg overall is well known for its numerous breweries. So if that's your thing, go nuts. Number 11. Berchtesgaden. Berchtesgaden sits in the farthest corners of Germany, both down to the east and south. So while the town is well known for its salt mines, it has evolved into a haven for those of you who love nature and seek adventure. The town opens the way to Königssee, which is known as Germany's most stunning lake, and Rothenburg waterfall, which is the country's tallest waterfall and a sight to behold. Berchtesgaden is also the location of the Eagle's Nest, a spot in the mountains that is both beautiful and steeped in history, having been used by the Nazis. And finally, number 12, Freiburg. A university town and an excellent base from which to explore the southern side of the Black Forest. It's a cheerful town that sits at the bottom of the Black Forest's wooded slopes, and it's chock full of gabled half-timbered houses and twisting cobblestone streets, which are literally the highlight of my trips. So there is a local student population which gives the town that lively nightlife scene. But you can also hike up through the woods or ride the cable car up the Schlossberg mountain to the lookout tower, where you can enjoy the wonderful views of the city. And there you have it, folks. Those are a few places that you can visit in the south of Germany. Of course, it's not every single destination, but this should get you started. Now, for more places in Germany, don't forget to check out the playlist. And if there are locations that you do want me to showcase, let me know in the comments below. That's it from me. As always, be good, be kind, and be careful. Peace.